Yeah, I'm about a minute early.
Yeah, I'm about
But
a
it's
minute
fine.
early. But it's fine.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to World of Warships.
Welcome back to World of
It's
Warships.
been a hot minute.
It's been a hot minute.
Mostly because I've been awake at
Mostly
night.
because I've been awake
And
at
nighttime
night.
for me
And
is
nighttime
dead
for
time
me
for
is
EU World
dead
of Warships
time for
server.
EU World of Warships
So,
So
yeah, can't exactly
yeah,
do this
can't
series that time of
exactly
night.
do this series that time of night.
But I am
But
basically going to
I
be
am
trying to get
basically
back to
going
being
be
awake
trying
during
to
the
get
day.
back to being awake during the
I've been
day.
thinking of doing it for a
I've been
while.
thinking of
My
doing it
body
for a
decided
while.
today
My
was the
body
day to do
decided
it,
today
so
was the day to do
today's
it.
the day
So
I'm doing it.
Today's the day I'm doing it.
It's basically about as far as that one goes.
Basically, about as far as that one goes.
It's weird being in this setup again of having everything on that screen all clustered together. I need another monitor. I need 4 monitors total. That's what I need. I need a third monitor for my computer to just sit there, and I need the TV over there. And I need more screens. All the screens.
All the screens.
Who am I kidding? I need 3 more monitors so I can have 3 more along the top there. It'd be great. My graphics card can only support 2 more, but that's 2 for that. And it'll have, you know, I get like a CRT TV over here for older consoles, and the flat screen above that. I have the same issue I had before with the flat screen above, but it's fine. Yes, today. We have a lot of containers to open. Like a lot. Because I've been mostly just hanging on to a lot of this stuff. I'm going to open up all the chaff containers that are just random junk. And then we'll go through the ones that can actually maybe contain something interesting. The 5 epics, sadly, is not one of those containers. So really, there's not that many containers in here. But, you know, there's the 5 of whatever these are, the Forsaken chest, and then the 1 super container. So, you know, and this opens up individually, I suppose. Wow. 6 common boosters. Gotta love it. Okay. Now let's just open container. What we get? This, I believe, can have commanders in it, tied to their Jordan's journey or whatever it is going on. I honestly thought it was a Heroes of Might and Magic tie-in. I guess it isn't. I don't know. It's weird. They've done Heroes of Might and Magic before. That's why I kind of thought it was a tie-in. Wouldn't be surprised if the art assets are actually from what was supposed to be another Might and Magic tie-in that just didn't happen. I don't know, man. It's weird. Got some silver out of it. We got a super container. Free commander XP. I'll take it. I just spent a bunch of that because I picked up Visby, which meant I needed a new commander for this one because I threw this guy on here. I might continue down that line eventually, so maybe. Honestly, I'm not sure if I ever will. The Visby line is kind of better. But there's actually players online, which means I can actually play randoms. Through all this stuff. There we go. So that's what we're going to do. And we may as well kick things off with Leon. I don't want to kick things off with Leon, but that's why we're doing it. Because, you know, it's a good way of going about things. When there's something you know you don't want to do, do it first. That way you have the things you want to do to look forward to. I've always found that to be a good way of actually motivating myself to do stuff, so maybe it'll help some of you guys too. It's one of those things if I didn't already know that Richelieu and Republic are worth this grind, I honestly wouldn't be doing it. And I imagine there's a lot of players who are in that camp where if they didn't hear all the time about how good Republic was, they just would not do this French grind because of how bad Normandy and Leon feel. There's also a thing that I want to talk about because I've been hearing it a lot from someone I know who plays this game, who is still salty to this day that they removed that Wargaming removed Grosser Kurfürst from the tech tree. With the reasoning being that Kurfürst really did not fit with the rest of the German battleships, and it kind of doesn't. It doesn't have the turret angles of the others. It has basically the same secondaries as the Tier 9, but more gun. It is a lot more of a gun-focused ship. And it's also triple-barreled, where literally every other German battleship is dual-barreled. The Germans only really did triple barrels for small-caliber battleship guns. So it really didn't fit in the line. Kavarovsk, I don't understand how that didn't fit in the line, but at the same time, the Super Destroyer kind of answers why Kavarovsk had to go, because Kavarovsk is kind of it, but without a burst fire and a faster reload. And yeah, Kavarovsk is kind of better than the Super Destroyer for the Russian line, but this person recently grinded through the Japanese battleship line, and basically complained so much about Izumo. Or Izumo, suppose it would be. Yeah, Izumo. And like he basically was complaining so much. He's like, they should just remove Izumo from the line because it's so different from all the others. It's like it's kind of not though. It's a battleship. It's also one of the Yamato prototypes. It very much belongs in the line because it was a Yamato prototype. Hey, that's some decent damage. He's feeling that, kind of. How are we seeing him? That's a radar, Chungmu. I was almost reloaded. There's also they have a destroyer division. Okay. I understand. Man, if this was Lugdunum... Oh, I'm about to ground. Our Chungmu's about to go down, too. That's not good. And I'm in a not good position here. Well, he felt that. Okay, I need to just get out of here. Not a huge amount we can really do here with no eyes left. Which makes it really annoying that all of these guys are just bunched up like a bunch of dinguses. Yeah, I should let that a little more. I also wish I could turn more, but this island is in the way. I'm pretty sure that was an overmatch salvo from something. Probably the Iowa. Come on, Southern Dragon. Help me out here, my guy. Come on, finish off the Schultz. I'm about to eat some torpedoes. Not much I can do about it. I'm gonna die. Yeah, this battle sucked. Maybe I'll get flesh wound? No. He accelerated. Guys, please. There's no destroyer up there. Just go. W keys, boys. You have them. Like, why are you going the other way? There is no reason for you to be facing that direction. mean, the Bismarck seems like it was maybe trying to get over there to help, but part of me kind of doubts that. I feel like he was just derping, and this is just where he's ended up. And now he's going to be the next to die. Great start. Also, I apologize if I cough a bit. I am getting over a cold. And I know I can hear some of my regulars saying, "Go rest." You go rest. If I thought I couldn't do this, I wouldn't be doing it. That's just how I go about things. Also, man, has the EU server been insufferable lately. I don't know how long the stream's even gonna be, just because of like, it's been so bad. It's been so bad. My average damage has quite literally fallen like 4,000 points, and it's gonna fall further from that battle there, where I did basically nothing wrong except trust that my destroyer wasn't gonna just evaporate. Like, my issue was I put trust in a teammate, and I'm learning I really shouldn't be doing that on the weekend. I'm gonna be replacing this thing soon anyway. Let's give Allende a go. It does make me want to Allende myself, but at the same time, like, yeah, I do like that joke. It's dumb. I like dumb jokes. Watch it mean like something really positive, and I'm using it for a dark joke. I don't like this ship. I don't like this ship at all. It's so bad. Okay, tier 9 game. +1 matchmaking. That is allowed. So many Yarsfelds. Or Yarsveld? Would it be Yarsveld or Yarsveld? I don't know. I hope someday someone tells me how to actually pronounce a lot of these. I'm pretty sure Swedish names and words, because I sure don't know. I'd love to know, but I don't know. Also, I wonder if VSync is on. My frame rate seems to hover around. Is VSync turned on? No, it is not. Okay, I guess my computer is just... You know. Okay. It's just capable of roughly 165. That just so happens to be the refresh rate of my monitor. If you're wondering where I'm seeing the frame rate, it's here. I know it goes higher when I'm in the free cam, I suppose. It's just when I'm close to the water. Okay, we got Bismarck, a booby boat, Jaeger and Kagero. The good thing about this spawn and this position, which is what I'm going to try to get into, is that this radar basically screens most of this channel while covering a good amount of the cap. The problem is, if I'm not able to shoot anything, this is a 171-second cooldown for a less than 30-second 9-kilometer radar on a tier 8 cruiser. I mean, okay. This duration isn't bad. I believe Cleveland only gets 26 seconds, 25. So this is technically more duration. I am spotted. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Just wanted to make sure he was well within range. I should also hydro up. I'm not going to get my funny button, which means my radar is going to be down for nearly 3 minutes. Come on, come on, come on. Reload faster.
Come on, reload faster.
Come on, nick him. No.
Nick him. No.
I hate this funny button so much.
So much.
It's funny because it makes you hate your existence.
You hate your existence.
That was really premature heal. I understand that. That was a panic response.
That was a panic response.
I was also kind of expecting the Iparanga to actually hurt me. But that Iparanga has not heard of armor piercing. So. Okay.
Okay.
I missed. Please connect. Please connect. Yes. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Can I have my funny button, please? I need my consumables.
I need my consumables.
I need them so bad.
I need them so bad.
Please connect. They missed.
They missed.
I hate this funny button.
Because
here it all goes.
Here it all goes.
I was like 99% of the way there.
99% of the way there.
Minute to the radar. 2 minutes to my heal.
2 minutes to my heal.
I don't understand why this needs to cool down so quickly. Like, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Why am I doing this to myself? I'm going to be getting the Yarsveld, and I'm going to be abandoning this line. I'm going to be completely honest there. Once I get that thing, I am done with this line. I'm going to eat one of these, I think. Or not. Gonna eat none of them. Okay. Can I get shots over that? I cannot. Hey, I've got my radar back. I would have had it ages ago if I was playing a Cleveland. Yeah, I can't shoot over that. This muzzle velocity is just too high. It needs to be like half of what it is. And the cooldown degrading needs to go even lower. Or, you know, just give these ships an alternate way of building it up. That would also work. How about add in the little fun gimmick of, like, when they're undetected, they'll gain it. That'd be nice. That would be really nice. Okay, I can't reliably know if he's even remotely close to me at the moment, so... Even once the smoke fire goes away, like... Okay, he is outside of that, which is information to have. Now he is within 10.2, but only just. Do I YOLO this Amagi? Do I no armor, best armor this? Yeah, on with what I was mentioning earlier of how someone I know really wants Izumo removed from the line. It's so different. Amagi is quite literally a battle cruiser in a line of battleships. If any of them gets removed, it should be Amagi. Okay. Let's get my guns turned. Pop the radar. There he is. Hey, little buddy. Thanks for that. Oh, how nice. How kind. I'm getting such good damage on this thing. This is another game where my average damage is going to just completely tank. I'm gonna eat a torpedo. May as well fire off the heel. Ugh. Wow, I have like nothing I can heal, can I?
Nothing I can heal, can I?
I mean, I may as well hold off. Fixing the flood until that happens. Man, it'd be really nice if I had somebody to shoot at. Jaeger, can you please? I'm helping you, my guy. You have the same detection. I really need to see him so I can do things. My being here is keeping the Minigumo from doing whatever it wants, but like, shit, man, I'd like to play the game. Jaeger, he's not in that smoke anymore. Yeah, of course. I think I dodged them anyway. Okay, I can maybe play the game now. Nope. Sorry for bumming the mic. I'm just venting in the chat a bit. This ship is so painful. And games like this only make it worse. Because, like, what am I to even do there? And I know the response people would have would be, well, you're a radar cruiser. Just radar it and kill it. It's like, yeah, I had it radared multiple times. Allende lacks the firepower to make use of its own radar. It needs teammates. It also needs high explosive and half this reload. If these were 4.5 second reload even, it'd be great. And that would, that's not even half. That's just like 40% better. I don't know why I do this to myself. This line is hot garbage. It's so bad. Which is really funny when you consider that the Pan American battleships are some of the best in the game. Yet they're cruisers. are just hot garbage.
Hot garbage.
You know, I can't even say hot garbage. They're cold garbage. Hot garbage at least would have a purpose. It provides heat. These don't even do that.
These don't even do that.
Like, the fact that this is a DPM downgrade over this, and this already didn't feel like it had enough damage output. Like, the radar does not make it better. And it doesn't help. And the thing I was even venting about in the chat, of like, why does this need to have a crap duration, shit range, and really long cooldown? There's no reason. This should have like at least 10-kilometer range. Destroyers have gotten ludicrous. Like, and I know I'm sitting on enough XP to just buy this, but I don't want to waste my silver on it. I just don't. It's gonna be one of these days, and I know it. Though it's very much a case of who would have guessed the passive team lost. And also, who would have guessed the tier 7s on the passive team were the top of it. Maybe it was better to play at night. It wasn't, but I can pretend. Playing at night had the frustration of very unbalanced teams, which is not fun for anybody. I'm in the awkward point of grinding where nothing I have is fun to play. Nothing I have that I need to play through is really fun to play, except Fubuki. Fubuki's fun, but I don't really have reason to grind through Fubuki because I have Shima. I could just play Shima. I have it. I really should have grabbed something else from that list of reward ships, but there was really nothing else that I was that interested in. And then they come out with a line of Dutch light cruisers, which makes me kind of wish I went with Golden Lion. Let's take Rook out. Rook is probably the best of the ships I've got. It's just I'm grinding into a tier 8. It's going to take absolutely forever. I really want to sit down and work out some balance suggestions for the Pan American light cruisers. And then propose them and just see what Wargaming and other players think. Because they need work. They need something. And quite frankly, I want to give them the blanket buff on every front, then nerf back. That's how I would do it. So I would basically remove the funny button. Just take it off. Give them normal cooldowns. Just give them a standard cooldown. Give them high explosive. Give them faster reloads. Like, Allende on 8 guns should have comparable DPM to Cleveland's 12. Let's give it a reload that gives it comparable DPM. If we want to work a gimmick into it, I don't know. Higher fire chance, lower damage, high explosive with less than normal pen. Problem solved. People would hate that. Talk about higher damage but lower pen. There we go. More explosives. Less penetration because there's more explosive, less casing. There's your gimmick. The Rook is AFK. Or just slow loading. It is really impressive to me of how many people are just really slow loading. If only there was team damage. I spoke the mic again. Also reset my graphics drivers. Because I noticed my things on the side were bit funky. Bit funky fresh. But like I also would give them more radar range. Buff the radar range up to 10 kilometers. Leave the duration where it is. For that, because that would make them in general, at least at the tier 8 level, it would be better than Baltimore's radar. Let's give it a slightly longer duration cooldown than a normal 10 kilometer radar. That seems pretty fair in my books. As long as there is a good reason for the longer cooldown. I don't mind there being a longer cooldown. But there needs to be an actual good reason. And just simply, oh, well, the funny button. That's not a good reason. That funny button is on the impossible scale to charge. Like, that Atago has a death wish. Okay. Go, Miyoko! Apparently that Atago thinks he's a destroyer. He's probably not learned his lesson. I'm gonna be honest. Gata, where are you going? Ah, he's not moving. Both of those are gonna miss. Gonna see if I can smash his, Okay, no, he's reversing. Got it. That ping clearly timed out. With the shit game. Can't say I'm the biggest fan of being basing down a Collinwood, but it's not paying any attention to me, so you know, that works out. Hey, submarine dealt with. That's good to see. I'm still detected because of the Collinwood, and I had just fired. He still is not paying attention to me, I don't think. Or that was the Nern. Seems like he's probably still just not paying attention to me. I will take that. Oh no, there he goes. Okay, he's firing high explosive. I am less worried. He still has a super heal, and I have a regular heal, but if he's just gonna spam high explosive, I am less worried about him. The thought in my head right now is, am I being jebaited? But with how he's moving, I don't think so. That rook gives no shits. Okay.
Okay.
He really should.
He really should.
He should probably care, but
should probably care,
he isn't.
He isn't.
That Tengshi does need to die, I admit.
I admit, but
was probably better ways you could go about that without dying yourself. EU server. Hipper. You are really cramping my stomach. I was trying to get that way. Hey, it's the Farragut. Yeah, because I'm honestly most worried about that Collinwood that's coming up the flank. Because he has a reload booster and 419 millimeter guns. He's basically got tier 9 guns. Which is also why I'm so disappointed he's spamming high explosive. Because he can overmatch me anywhere he might want. I also overmatch him anywhere I might want. Hipper, this is a time for high explosive. He is very angled. Okay, you say it's time for torpedoes. Give a German torpedoes and they will want to use them. Thankfully, he is still just spamming high explosive. Vlad? Vlad. 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 Please. Okay. Getting ready to shoot into the hood. Despite everything, this isn't actually going as bad as it might appear. Sorry, old girl. That didn't do anywhere near what I thought it was going to. Still sorry, old girl. That Sharn is a real problem, though. It could YOLO around that corner right now and do serious damage to me because of the angle I'm at. I need to get angled the other way. Really wish this was less of a circle. Oh, Boise. 15 American guns. Okay, hood's down. Okay, Farragut. 6-4, detection 6-6. Okay. Ow. Amagi in its range. That's not cool. I want that range. Ow. The British, quite literally known for having the battleship that scored the longest range hit on a moving target, tend to lack range. Now, does that Sharn 43 know I have torpedoes?
No, I have torpedoes.
That is the question.
That is the question.
Ow. Seems like the answer is yes.
The answer is yes.
Or he was just angling to me because it's just the thing to do. Yeah, buddy, I'm honestly less afraid of your guns than I am of the Amagi's. It didn't matter. I was gonna die either way. I was just hoping I might get a reload. Now, does this Vlad understand he has torpedoes? Does not look like it. Though, I mean, he did kind of evade them. Hipper, please help the Vlad. Hipper! I mean, okay. The Vlad might be able to do this. If it can kill the Sharn. And then get into B. We have a chance. Teams. Quit. I don't understand. The Farragut has less torpedo range than detection range, and it managed to get a torpedo kill. Where are the players like this when I'm playing a destroyer like that? I don't think we can do it. He needs to get into B, like, right now. I think that's just another loss. I think I'm starting this stream with 3 losses. At least that was a decent game. But jeez. It is the weekend. That is what you must remind yourself when playing a wargaming title on the weekend. That it is indeed the weekend. 2 more completions of this, and then I will have this dinky little thing. Which is basically a giant destroyer with airstrikes and no torpedoes. Down to even having basically no armor. It looks like this would be pretty effective armor. It's not. This armor can be easily citadelled by destroyers. Now, the bonus you have as of right now is most destroyers do not realize they can do that. But Jack Collinwood is an insane ship. I wonder if it's even available for sale right now. Yes. It's a Nelson hull with 419mm guns. These are the same guns you find on Duncan, the Tier 9 battlecruiser. Only it's dual turrets instead of triple turrets. So you have 2/3 of a Duncan at Tier 7 with a main battery reload booster. These are devastating guns when you fire the armor piercer. When you're just firing high explosive, King George does it better. Duke of York does it better. Just simply down to more gun. I mean, you've got 10 guns here as opposed to 6. And the damage really isn't all that different. I mean, this is 6100. This is 6150. You don't fire this high explosive. Not unless you absolutely have to. And given you're armed with 419s, you don't have to very often. But I could use some coffee. So, Frisk, what are you doing? I sure hope so. So yeah, I'm going to be back in a minute or two.
I'm gonna be back.
Hey, I can actually just go straight to BRB this time. I don't have to try to account for delays. It's great.
It's great.
The battle ends just as I go to BRB. And it was a defeat. Did the Vlad die? I know you guys can't really see this too well. Did the Vlad die? Was that? No, just points.
No, just points.
And that sucks. Team was too passive. Well, BRB.
BRB.
Yeah, so far today has very much been a day of... These are things that would probably have been edited out of a video, but what can you do? That finishes Science and Victory. This one, fight a battle. Complete it in a single battle. I don't think I could fight a battle over several battles unless you want to count just playing on this server as a battle, in which case... Yeah, I suppose. My poor win rate, though. I was in the 70s not long ago. Then the weekends keep happening, and win rate just keeps plummeting. Oh, it's also just this server has just been bad lately. I could just be getting really unlucky. But I have not been experiencing this on the North American server. But again, as I've made mention of a few times throughout this series, and in other series when talking about this series, it makes sense that you'd encounter more bad players on this server just simply because there are more players. There are more players to be bad, so on an individual level, you are probably more likely to run into a bad player or a group of bad players, just simply because there's more players on the server. So you're very much more likely to just run into a lot more of them. Doesn't make it any less annoying, but, you know. Makes me kind of wish I had chose the Asian server. But from what I've heard, the people on that server play incredibly passively. I don't know for sure. I've never played on the Asia server, but I've definitely heard that. And given their love of aircraft carriers and hybrid ships, and I can see it.
I can see it.
I've seen screen caps from that server where basically both teams are nothing but hybrids and aircraft carriers. Like, that server loves themselves some hybrids and aircraft carriers. Which I can't blame them. They're cool ships.
They're cool ships.
Orland.
Orland.
Probably the best destroyer in that line.
Best destroyer in that line.
At the very least, it has the best concealment of all of them. At least all the relevant ones. One of the lowest tier ones might have better, but... I'm going this way. You can't stop me. This is where we need to be.
This is where we need to be.
See, you slowing down saved you from some damage. Unless that was him firing. I honestly don't know.
I honestly don't know.
Looks like he wants to go to A.
He wants to go to A.
I guess he doesn't like working the D. Or maybe he's just trying to work the shaft. I don't know, man. You cannot tell me this is not something phallic. Good. Yeah, I missed. Not gonna lie, I kind of dislike how this thing has a 31-second reload. Like, it just feels so unnecessary. 6-4s. Would love to, but he just went invisible. So how about I shoot the Nagato instead? Like, I get it has 9 380s at tier 7. But I mean, come on. Even at 31 seconds, that's still more DPM than the other, like, 380 armed ships. And a lot of battleships in this tier have 406s or 410s in the case of Nagato. I mean, it's still enough to overmatch other tier 7 battleships, but... So they're functionally, as far as tier 7s go, purely tier 7s. There is basically no difference between a 406 and a 380. The moment you start seeing higher tier ships than that, there suddenly becomes quite a difference. I'm just gonna stay dark for now. I don't want to be the reason why we don't cap D.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Ow. Yeah, case in point. I'm overmatching him, he's overmatching me. And we'll definitely overmatch each other. Probably. You there, little buddy.
Enemy heavily damaged.
just a real shame that my AP
It's a real
cannot
shame that
full
my
pen
AP
him.
cannot full pen him.
Like, that is a real shame.
That is a real shame.
Hey, thanks, Oland.
Hey, thanks, Oland.
All stations,
That Oland did not need to
That
open
Oland
up.
did not need to open up.
concentrate fire on the designated.
I'm sorry, Charles Martel,
sorry,
but
Charles
the
Martel,
Nagato's shooting at me.
Nagato's
You can
shooting
help
at
kill
me.
the
You
destroyer.
can
That
help
is a
kill the
threat to
destroyer. That is
me.
a threat to me.
Like,
Like,
especially where I do not have hydro.
especially where I do not have hydro.
But I've not seen the torpedoes
But I've
yet.
not seen
That
the
does not
torpedoes
mean...
yet.
Yep, there they
That
are.
does not mean... Yep, there they
But
are.
say that does not mean there's none
That does
coming.
not mean there's none coming.
Blah.
Blah.
I missed.
I missed.
That's a bummer.
That's a bummer.
Okay.
Okay.
Fire off the heel.
Fire off the heel.
The Nagato's down, so I have
Nagato's
nothing to worry
down,
about
so I
from
have
that
nothing
side.
to worry about from that side.
Deactivated. Capture that area.
And I missed again.
And I missed again.
Okay, I want to come around the
I wanna
southern
come
end
around
here.
The southern end here.
Because if I go around the northern end
If I
of this
go around
island,
the northern end of this
the Sharn
island,
can more easily
the Sharn
torpedo
can
me.
more easily
If I go around the
torpedo me.
southern
If
end,
I go
he
around the
basically has
southern
to
end,
stop.
He basically has to stop.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Overpens.
Hold fast.
Ship is on fire.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Those might actually hit the Sharn if he doesn't
Might
think
actually
I
hit
have
the Sharn if he
torpedoes.
doesn't think I have torpedoes.
There's a fair few people that
There's a
don't
fair few
seem to
people
realize
that
that
don't seem to realize that
the British battle cruisers have
the British
torpedoes.
battle cruisers have torpedoes.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert. The ship is on fire.
And if those do hit, that's a good,
If those
like,
do hit, that's a
30,000
good,
damage,
like,
so...
30,000 damage. So.
Yep.
Yep.
Somebody does not realize I have
Somebody
torpedoes.
does not realize I have torpedoes.
Come on, lucky flak bursts. Come on, lucky flak bursts. Nope.
Lucky flak bursts. Nope.
No. Yarsfeld
No.
got me.
Yarsfeld got me.
Hey, Charlie, you
Hey, Charlie.
would have been real helpful if you could have been
real
moved
helpful
up.
if you could have been moved up.
You're not even using the
Not
congratulatory
even using
camo.
Congratulatory.
My guy.
My guy.
All forces, capture that area.
Yeah, I was gonna try doing
Yeah, I
that,
was gonna try doing that.
but those cruisers needed to be dead
Those cruisers
first.
needed to be dead first.
Shame they're still alive and I'm
Shame they're
not.
still alive and I'm not.
Still landed 2 torpedoes. I
Still
can't be
landed 2
unhappy about
torpedoes. I
that.
can't
And this
be
battle
unhappy
could
about
go
that.
either way.
This battle could go either way.
It's probably going to be another
It's
loss,
probably gonna
looking
be
at
another
where
loss,
everybody
looking
is
at
and
where
what's going
everybody
on,
is and
but,
what's going on, but
you know, also given
you
they
know,
still have a
also
submarine and
given
we
they still have a
don't,
submarine and we don't.
they do have a couple of very
They
low
do have a
health
couple of very
cruisers,
low
but
health cruisers, but
come on, Charlie.
come Come on, Charlie.
You can finish off the Yarsfeld. You can do it. Get those guns turned.
Get those guns turned.
Reload boost.
Reload boost.
And end him.
End him.
Very much did not lead that right.
Very much did not lead that right.
Now you can't see him.
Now you can't see him.
Thank you for following.
Thank you for following.
Sophia Adam.
Sophia Adam.
I believe that would be your name.
I believe that would be your name.
Or maybe it's Sophia Dam. I don't know.
Maybe it's Sophia Dan. I don't know.
But hello.
But hello.
I'm doing alright. How are you doing?
I'm doing alright. How are you doing?
That's good to hear.
That's good to hear.
Ah, misses. Keep going with Rook.
And
Rook is kind of working.
Rook is kind of working.
It is not.
It is not.
I don't even think World of Warships would be in my top 10, but it's kind of hard to put an MMO in like a top 10 favorite games list.
10 favorite games list.
Star Ocean: The Second Story is
Star Ocean, the
almost
second
certainly
story.
my favorite game of all
Almost certainly
time.
my favorite game of all time.
Tulip probably taking number
Tulip
2.
probably taking number 2.
Old enough, no better.
No enough, no better.
No seriousness, 28.
No seriousness, 28.
Which means old enough, no
Which
better.
means old enough, no better.
Let's give them a hard time. Much obliged. Awaiting instructions.
Off and on since 2016.
Off and on since 2016.
Technically even before then.
Technically even before then.
It's just I can't remember
It's
what
just
years I
can't
streamed
remember
before
what years I
2016,
streamed
so
before 2016, so.
my memory's a bit crap.
My memory's a bit crap.
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
I think I've been streaming since about
I think I've been streaming since
2012,
about
off and on.
2012, Off and on.
Only really started being super
Only really
consistent
started
lately.
being super
So.
consistent lately. So.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Thursday, Saturday.
Pretty good set of days, if you ask
Pretty good
me.
set of days, if you ask me.
Mostly because I also do YouTube.
Mostly because I also do
So.
YouTube. So.
I am also live on there at this
I am
exact
also live
moment.
on there
So.
at this exact moment.
So I get the strange feeling. I already know where this is going. I do not need artwork.
I do not need artwork.
I have been asked this many a time. I do not need artwork.
I do not need artwork.
I have too much crap on my drawing tablet to grab it at the moment, but that just that statement should probably tell you all you need to know. I mean, you've been asking plenty of things, and I haven't minded. Yes, I am sure.
Yes, I am sure.
I may not be the best artist, but I am fully capable of drawing for myself. Hope you also have a nice day.
You also have a nice day.
There's that Julio Cesare again. I'm honestly more worried about the King George. I know I probably should be more worried about the Julio, but I just can't bring myself to be worried about a Julio at this exact moment. That's why I keep seeing things. Something out of the corner of my eye. Do that. I think it's my hair I'm seeing, honestly, but... There's a lot of us right here. Okay, I'm gonna get pushed forward, because that is probably the Belarus. That is spotting me. Can't spell Spain without pain. It pains me to be firing high explosive out of these guns, but I should actually get the AP loaded. Because if that is the belly, I'm gonna want the AP for him.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes dead ahead.
Nope, that is their destroyer, whatever that destroyer is. Because Belarus cannot stealth torpedo. So what would that possibly be? Anshan. It's Anshan. Ah, that's a real bummer. Maybe it was the Belarus and it just turned around. I'd love to go undetected.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Fire's about to burn out. Can I maybe light the Julio on fire? The Normandy did just shoot. Again, it pains me to be firing high explosive. Julio has too much armor at that kind of angle.
Our victory is in sight.
Okay. See, I can relocate pretty easily. Doesn't really matter to me that much. I love how that person... you guys can't see the chat, but someone in the chat was like, "Battleships, it's time to move on." I think either there or possibly... I don't think it would be down there. That'd be weird. I feel like their Anshan is AFK. But I don't want to bank on their Anshan being AFK. Last heal is good to go. I'm not going to get any more value out of it by holding it, so...
By holding it, so...
Our victory is in sight.
I don't know.
No.
This is strange.
Range.
Torpedoes to starboard. Engine boost deactivated.
Okay, no, he is not AFK.
Okay, no, he is not AFK.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Okay, Normandy.
Okay, Normandy.
Ship is on fire.
I feel like I should put that
I
out.
feel like I should put that out.
I can't afford to
I
take
can't
that
afford
fire.
to take that fire.
What was our destroyer that just died? Hatsuharu.
Just died. Hatsuharu.
How was he even
How was he
spotted?
even spotted?
Our victory is in sight. Engine boost activated.
Help me slow down.
Help me slow down.
Okay. Yukon is coming to
Sun
play.
is coming to play.
That is less than ideal.
That is
These
less
go
than
8
ideal.
kilometers.
These go 8 kilometers.
They travel 61
They
knots,
travel
so
61 knots,
realistically,
so
he'd have to be
he'd have to
11
be
kilometers for this
11
to even
kilometers for this to
have a hope of reaching, and what do you know, he
reaching,
is.
and what do you know?
He's kind of hoping to get to the safety of that island
Get to the
before
safety of that island before
he could fire, but it's
he could fire,
fine.
but it's fine.
He has so much more health
He has
than I do.
so much more health than I do.
And I can't go dark
I
here.
can't go dark here.
If only they hadn't chased
If
the
only they
freaking
hadn't chased
destroyer.
the freaking destroyer.
Ship is on fire.
I'm dead anyway, but
I'm dead anyway.
yep.
Yep.
How did... As I have ranted and raved about so many times. The team with the better destroyers won. Have I won a game today? I have not. What is wrong with the EU server lately? Like, Jesus Christ. I have never seen players this bad before. I am regretting streaming this today. It's that bad. You know, just to give myself a bit of a chance. Give me a better heal and more heals. That might have made the difference if I had had that skill in the last battle. Probably wouldn't have, but it might have. Can I get a win? I'm not playing poorly. But it's not mattering. Back to the grandstone. Gods. I am very tempted to just swap over to my NA account. Just play on that for a while. Have a good time. I swear, this is just wargaming going. Nah, we can't have you having an actual really high win rate. We gotta, like, give you nothing but potatoes for, like, 20 games. Gotta get that down to, like, 55%. Oh, hey, a test ship. I think. No. Yes? No, that's not the test ship. Double up tier, you love to see it. If this goes well, I might get all those credits from this one battle. It's gonna require this actually going well. Every battleship on this team, except me, is a secondary brawler. Enemy team is the same. They have one non-secondary brawler, the rest of them are all secondary brawlers. How much you want to bet I'm going to be the battleship furthest forward for the most of this game? Because I'd be willing to bet on that. I got like 12 bucks. No. I am just to clarify for everyone, I am joking. I would not actually bet on things like this. I don't bet in general. Why are you just firing your guns? Those are for me.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Just kind of. Oh, there we go. So I was kind of hoping we'd get a air kill there. Then for a second I thought we weren't. We did get one. Cherbourg, there are torpedoes coming. That is why I have stopped. Thank you.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
Hey, Scarlet Thunder took a pretty big hit. My brief moment I could have shot at him is already past. Nothing else is within range.
Nothing else is within range.
Like an Eisenhower's about to be.
Like an Eisenhower's about to be.
Most of my shot. Oh no, not most of them. Okay, just a couple. Were eaten by the island.
Eaten by the island.
I missed though.
I missed though.
I wish this was a normal dispersion pattern and not round. I don't like round dispersion. Round dispersion makes me sad.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes astern.
Okay, well, if their destroyer is up there.
Their destroyer is up there.
Well, I mean, these battleships are pushing up. I will give them that. They are pushing up.
They are pushing up.
Yay, 1,000 damage.
1,000 damage.
I'm helping.
I'm helping.
What did I just spot?
What did I just spot?
Oh, probably the Scarlet Thunder firing.
Probably the Scarlet Thunder firing.
That I cannot reach.
That I cannot reach.
Boo. Yeah, not really much I can do. I need to just kind of take that. Game, please. Have I not suffered enough today? Can you please play nice?
Play nice.
That's all I ask.
That's all I ask.
And I'm asking nicely. This is why a lot of battleship mains will just spam high explosive. Are you kidding me? Game. The crap was that? Yeah, I'm kind of committed now, so. Gonna start the heal early. That's better. What the crap was that, game? I'm glad he doesn't have torpedoes. Hey, Belfast. I'm gonna die anyway. Because there is no level of angling I can do against an Awami. Best I can hope to do is just dodge his shells. Which I have done. That's not a secondary build Awami. I'm still gonna die here, but... Yeah. At least this... We have map control. That's the important thing. Watch this be the win. My game that I have like the lowest damage in. I mean, our Jaeger is dead and they still have a Jaeger, so the chances of us winning is very low. But, you know, the enemy team's destroyers are proving to be the better destroyers. We're about to lose our Akatsuki. Yep. Radar down because he went within 9 kilometers of a radar cruiser that had been spotted most of the game, and this is why I do not take destroyers seriously when they claim that radar is overpowered. They do it to themselves by just simply not paying attention. But yeah, that feels like it's another loss. Let's keep piling them up. It's my British battlecruiser curse. I'm just cursed in these things. And like, my assumption is that maybe by Hawk things will start looking more normal. Though I think it'll actually take Duncan. Yeah, because Duncan has a pretty normal battleship reload, so maybe things will start going normal by then. That's a long way away. You know what? Let's see if I can I just want to win, man. I just want some wins. Agincourt, please. Agincourt's busted. Surely I can get some wins playing it. Surely. Right? Surely this won't just be a day of constant nothing but losses. I almost feel like there has to be something programmed into this game. So that, like, if you win too much, it just gives you a losing streak, and if you lose too much, it gives you a winning streak. If I absolutely have to, I will drop down to, like, tier 3. I will curb stomp bots if I have to, just to get some wins. We have the kamikaze. So in theory, we win. Even without me being here in Agincourt. The problem is that is in theory. In practice, we're probably going to just lose again, because that just seems to be today. Yes, I'm getting pessimistic. I don't think I can be blamed after, what was that, the 7th game that's probably a loss in a row? Don't think I can be blamed for being pessimistic at this point. Okay, Podvosky. That is remarkably accurate blind fire, if that is blind fire. Boo. Klosshorn, you cannot win that gunfight if he can aim. You probably shouldn't be trying. It appears he can't aim, though. So, I suppose that works out. Oh, the Marblehead got itself spotted again. Sure would have noticed that. Come on, baby boys. The Agincourt leads the way. Come on. Surflinger does not have.
Surflinger does not have.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
I have an echo.
I have an echo.
Oh,
Oh.
forgot to mute my other mic. Thank you for telling me. It's going alright. Hope things are going alright with you. I feel like this Surflinger is going for the ram. That is immensely rude. He is. Or maybe not. No, he is. That is so rude.
Enemy battleship foundered.
Tip. That was so rude. I apologize, I'm just talking in the chat. I just hope this team doesn't suck it up. Come on, team, you got this. Where are you going, little destroyer? Oh, that's the Clawsaur. What is that? What nation are you? Oh, it's Pan American thing. I'd completely forgotten its name. Okay. Okay, if this team manages to lose this, I quit. uh... Yep, that was a defeat. Okay, it was 6 games. It was only 4 in Rook, so I was exaggerating a bit, but still. We had map control, but our destroyers died. Hey, a super container. Is the game gonna be nice? Am I gonna get something cool? More premium time. Keep playing! It's like, game. Give me all the premium time in the world and it wouldn't exactly make up for how bad things have been going in Rook. Ugh. One more completion of that away from having my replacement light cruiser. Which will be nice. It will be nice to not be playing that line anymore. It'll also be nice once my curse in these battle cruisers goes away. I don't know what I did. What I upset. Who I upset. Why am I so cursed in these freaking battle cruisers? Ugh. Okay. Submarine flank, but both flanks are submarine flanks. This is a tier 5 game, so they can only be tier 6 subs. Which actually reminds me of a bit of a rant I went on in the help chat in the North American server last night. Yeah, I could feel a hiccup coming. So, okay. British tier 6 aircraft carrier Furious has a depth charge drop. That is dropping a 100-pound depth charge. This 100-pound depth charge has a 600-meter splash radius to it. In reality, they had maybe a 10-meter splash radius, but Wargaming's fudging the numbers a little bit here. Lot of it. Furious's carpet bombs are 250-pound bombs. They have 0 splash radius against subs. At all. They could land 1 meter away from the sub. If it didn't directly hit the sub, isn't dealing damage. I can understand that when the sub is at periscope depth. Water doesn't like to compress. So, you know, the periscope would probably take a bit of a beating. But the submarine itself would probably be pretty much safe at periscope depth from regular high explosive bombs. At least 250-pounders. The 2,000-pound bombs from a midway, yeah, even at periscope depth, that submarine should be feeling that. It shouldn't just be able to ignore it. Okay, splash, direct hit. I kind of need to just commit to this, so. Really wishing I had Hydro right about now. Kind of just hoping to go undetected. Okay. Hey, Chumfon. Emil, I really hope you have AP loaded. Otherwise, that Chumfon is going to... And you have high explosive loaded. Well, that's not going to go well. Are those subtorps? No, they are not. Those probably were, though. Maybe. Oh, hi, Bliss. Well, Mass is getting a flesh wound. Yeah, I don't really mind, little guy. I know you just fired your torpedoes. The thing I mind is that he's probably going to avoid both of those. Nope. Direct hit. Splash. No splash. You're pretty close, little buddy. I don't... Okay, no, those were still full damage. Really? Oh, I'm so dead here. Whoops.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Awaiting instructions.
Hit the wrong button. Man, if I had some help from that Bayern and Königsberg, that'd be great.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Drop it on both sides of the splash, and I get nothing.
Below the waterline. Flooding quickly. Problem solved, sir. Awaiting instructions. Ship is on fire. Engine boost deactivated.
Okay. Is that taken care of? And now I have a bit of cover for a minute. I mean, I can't do much about these fires right now, but I have basically some extra torpedo protection. Nice of you to finally leave that island, Baron.
Bring the target position.
No, I will not sass him. I really want to. Same with the U-69. Him getting closer and using sub-surveillance would have been really helpful.
Proceed to capture that area.
But no, I won't sass them. They're tier 6s. This could be their first day playing. He is not going to get hit by your torpedoes. Well, no, they do go 11-5. He's probably going to get hit by them then. Well, he's kiting away. They're not going to hit. And it's probably the submarine capping. Or not. Love seeing the battleships in the back, though. Love to see it. What is it with me and the British battlecruisers? Why am I cursed when I play these things? Like, I wasn't playing poorly. It'd be the strats to you, Capping B. Like, whenever I play them, the game's just like, right, you get the worst of the worst teammates now. Have fun. Like, we have the shotgun of Leon playing like a sniper. We have Bayern, secondary brawler line, running away, refusing to fight. Okay, maybe that was the Shumfan. It's hard to tell, honestly. We have a submarine that doesn't seem to understand he is the anti-sub ship. And the frustrating thing about all of it is these two are probably going to perform decently well and think they did a good job. Like, they might still win that. I don't want to completely write it off, but that's probably another loss. But hey, I got one win. Just gotta look on the bright side. I got one win. There's been one. Most of the stream is probably mostly on watchable because of that echo at this point, but yeah. I should just leave the other microphone muted. Honestly, I should probably at this point just remove it, because I've been just swapping back and forth with the delay. Tier 8 game. That salmon's really trying to bring his shores buddy up into tier 10s.
Action stations. Good luck and fair seas. Good luck and fair seas.
It's days like this that really just make you not want to play this game. And, like, I'm trying to keep going. I'm trying to remain kind of positive, but, like, literally part of my reason for changing my sleep schedule around was so I could continue this series. This stream is making me want to go, right, series done. Because, like, good lord. And, like, on my main account, I do just fine in these battle cruisers. My win rate, everything about them is on par with where they should be. It's just on the EU server. For whatever reason, I'm cursed. Alright, Gata, there you go. I'm 3/4 speed. Get ahead of me. Was kind of thinking you might go for C, but guess not. With how poorly this is going, I'm almost tempted just to respec this commander into the high-risk build, especially for 14 points, which is basically most of the build I've already got, but taking off concealment and grabbing Furious instead. I'm getting lit on fire enough. That is the shores. That means their submarine spawned in the middle.
All stations. Concentrate fire on the target.
A lot of Dutchies out today.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
I know that Farragut could come up from behind me at any moment, but I don't have really much other choice at this exact moment. Other than to tuck in here as best I can. Well, that one's determined. He can't see me well enough, though. I think the Yarisvel just made the same mistake. I mean, thanks for all the potential damage, guys, but I don't need it on this one. Game. If you're going to tell me my shells can make it over the island, they can make it over the island. Yep, there he comes.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Boo. Come on, where are you, you little shit? Well, it's back to Periscope. Gods, I really wish AP could... AP full pens dealt full damage to shit like that. It'd be so nice. And he could put out the flood. Oh, that's such a bummer. Where did that come from? That said over there. So I'm gonna die anyway, and there's nothing I can do about this. Yep, I'm dead. Thanks, team, for playing stupidly passive. There's no destroyer, no freaking sub. What are you all doing? Like, we're all just clustered up like a bunch of idiots. Very tempted. Very, very tempted to just end the stream. Because this is probably going to be another loss. Because guess what, guys? Now you do have a submarine to contend with. He's on his way. Richelieu's just giving them broadside for no good reason. I just... Do you not understand all of your guns are in the front? Those two turrets are his only turrets. Those are secondaries. And you should not build into them. When the lightest of light cruisers is leading the way, there is a problem. Please tell me this one knows to load the AP. You will wreck the other one. He is quite literally broadside to you. There you go. You figured it out. There you go. You figured it out. Yard on yard violence. I mean, you're still probably gonna die, but... The Andrea and Richelieu are still... Okay, they have arguably pushed. But they're not pushing in a way that you'd actually push. The Richelieu is also still only angled to the Novorossiysk. When, you know... Yeah, there goes the enemy Yarsfeld, at least. The Harlem knows what it's doing. We might still have this, maybe. It's nice to see a few of them have finally found their W keys. Hey, Sturdy, do you want a sub-surveillance? Sturdy, do you want a sub-surveillance? There you go. Are you kidding me? It was left on 900 health. Now, does anyone want to finish it off? Richelieu? Anyone? Okay, the Sturdy got it, I guess. That Ostros has done well to survive. The Harlem has probably bit off a bit more than it can chew. It can bounce the Sharn, though, so... It seems to have been unaware the Scharnhorst has torpedoes, but... Also can't help but feel he should be loading the armor piercing. And now he's giving the Sharn... The Sharn is firing high explosive. Yeah, you can't bounce Renown. Much as it would be lovely, you can't bounce Renown. Richelieu, you are giving near enough flat broadside to the Amagi. Why are you turning? There is no need. That Novorosk is also probably just gonna go for the ram. Because he can. Oh my... That's a secondary build Richelieu. Of course it is. Oh, he's going for the ram, I think. Maybe? Now the Novorosk is definitely gonna go for it. As best he can, anyway. Yep. Could have seen that one coming. Yeah, little buddy, the Amagi knows you're there.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Well, they might get the renown. We're still horrifically behind on points, so they need to kill him too, and then get into a cap. With no one dying. Come on, Andrea, you've got this. Sturdy's gonna die. Why would you have done that? Andrea? You okay there, buddy? You, didn't fire your guns. Yeah, this is another loss. Hey, I've got Silver. Maybe even Silver the Hedgehog. Now I just need potential damage. Anything in here? Nothing. Yeah, I'm very tempted to end the stream here. I wanted to go 3 hours, but I don't think I can. And Can you blame me? Like... I don't even know what to say at this point. Suppose I do now have Jarosveld. We'll give it a few goes, I guess. I think it comes with a 10-point commander. No, it doesn't. Ugh, I don't have a commander for these ships. Well, let's recruit a 6-pointer. Spend a lot more elite commander XP than I would want to. But if you're not running concealment on this thing, you may as well not run it. I do disagree with some of the recommended skills here. Like, why would you want grease the gears? For one, all of these are 360-degree turrets. 12 seconds is not a long 180 time on 360-degree turrets. Why gun feeder? Your reload is amazingly fast. It's not gonna matter. Priority target? No. Just no. Demo expert? It's 1%. You go from 5 to 6. That's not gonna matter. Why no AA and ASW expert? These are AA cruisers. This is amazingly strong AA. Why no heavy HE? You can quite literally take it for free on this thing. Sure, it's not a huge amount of extra damage, but extra damage is extra damage. And you're probably going to be firing high explosive a lot of the time anyway. This is a ship that you should be firing both ammo types, but you get nothing out of heavy AP. Because, of course, it only impacts ships with a caliber of 190 millimeters and above. I do get there's not many things. Quite honestly, this would probably be the skills I would have as the recommended. I can also see an argument for taking survivability expert, but your armor is so crap. If you're being shot at, you're probably dead anyway. So, hey, I completed that one. May as well do this, because it gets more 5 epics. May as well crack this open. Crack open this bad boy. Free XP. I didn't actually apply those skills. And this is an absolute must. This makes your aircraft prepare 10% faster. This is an absolute must. Like, you want these coming back as quickly as possible because they are your damage for the most part. Now, I know I do not have money to actually fully equip this thing, and hey, what do you know? There's Demo Expert. The equivalent of it, at least. The important upgrade is this one. Because, again, getting our planes back as quickly as we can. Pick this one up as well. Why did my brain automatically go with what it suggests? I would not take damage control systems mod on this. You really want your engine and rudder to be working. You really don't want those going down. Like, those are things you need up all the time. I have this I can sell. This I can sell. Let's see. Anything else I can really sell? So I would like to not run out of silver, potentially. Yeah, I don't really have any camos to sell. I could honestly dump just like 100 of each of these. That would be something. You shouldn't do this, but I'm going to dump 100 of those ones. That'll keep me above 1 million. So I do want concealment here as well. That way we can get down to 9.3. Our airstrikes have a range of 11. We can open water airstrike. Let's see if things look up with Yarisfeld. I'll give this a few games. Maybe just one if it goes poorly. Good map, good spawn. Submarine, that is a problem. This has no ASWs. It has these. These don't count. I'm sorry, these don't. You have to be directly on top of the submarine. That is a 5.5. That is a 5.6. I am 9.3. Yeah, that ain't happening, Chief. These are very sluggish cruisers as well, because, like, you're not taking Excel mod. So you are very sluggish to accelerate. You do have an engine boost, which is why I would suggest having the thing to have consumables recharge faster, because getting back to your engine boost is nice. But you also have really good range. Like, this is 15.9 kilometers of range. This is 0.6 kilometers less range than Rook, a battleship, well, battle cruiser. No, I don't understand the ranges of a lot of these guns, because these are 127s with a maximum range that is nearly the same as 381s. And quite honestly, these ships would probably be fine with like a 12-kilometer gun range. But that was some of people's biggest complaints when it came to Golden Lion, was the lack of gun range. Even though Golden Lion's gun range is more than sufficient. Yep, there's the submarine. Our Gata is probably gonna die here.
Awaiting instructions.
Yep. You could have seen that one coming.
Torpedoes to starboard.
U-69, you really gotta get up in there, buddy. Duke of York is reversing. This is why I angled the way I angled. This is the reason for the angle of my dangle. Kind of covers both ways he can turn. Still missed. Well, I gave him a good chunk of potential damage, though.
Awaiting instructions. starboard.
Go gadget engine boost.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes astern.
Why is Argonisa now way back there?
Torpedoes to starboard.
Well, we're probably going to get this cap, so you know, we at least have that going for us. Our submarine is not really helping matters at all.
The enemy team is taking the lead.
I really wish I could depth charge that submarine.
The enemy is about to win.
Whoever at Wargaming decided it would be too confusing for these things to have depth charge drops and their airstrike really needs to play the game. Crap, crap, crap. Hi, Nelson. Love overmatch. Yeah, I give up on today. I give up on Warships for today. Stream's over. I give up. The EU server is garbage today. I might have to only stream this on weekdays. Weekends are just not gonna happen. Way too many weekend warriors. None of them know what they're doing. They all need to just uninstall this game. They do not know what they're... I'm getting salty. Do not take what I'm saying as actual... But again, I don't think I can be blamed for being salty. I've not been that reason. You know, I've not been the reason for those losses. And add another to the list. Like... Yeah. I'm gonna try this again probably on Thursday, maybe. I don't think I'm gonna feel like playing the EU server for a while. I have no reason to play the EU server for a while. I have Yarsfeld. It's better than Allende, at least. This'll probably just be my light cruiser line. Screw this ship so much. I'm like, this thing should be plenty fun. Good number of guns. Not amazing reload, but it'll probably get there. Still no armor. But, you know. Yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I do have a YouTube channel. If you do like my content, there's a whole playlist of World of Warships stuff. Because I used to do this as a video series. Transitioned it to streaming, so I figured that would be better for it. It probably is a better format. It does mean you get to see me get salty. I do daily uploads of Animal Crossing New Leaf. Well, not New Leaf, New Horizons. New Leaf was last year. New Horizons is this year. They both have new in the name. My brain gets confused, especially when salty. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I also have an alternate video series that currently is We Love Katamari. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Usually it was later in the day, but I'm trying to swap over to being awake throughout the day, so it'll probably be through the day for a while. Yeah, all that said, thank you all for watching, and hopefully I see you back here the next thing I do. See you then.